Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. I had received this paper by the Seaside from Kraft Creations in my design team package for July of 2022. I have already made a little 5x7 folio and a 6x8 mini album that I've done videos on, and I still had some scraps left. I had a couple of full-size sheets and I wanted to use them up. So I made a couple of laminated, that's why there's the shine, little traveler's notebook type thing. This is a traveler's notebook by definition, and this is just a little notebook. Depends on how much paper I had, on what the size is. Let me show you the smaller one first. So I did use elastic to hold it together, and I put one of the cut aparts on the front on this fabulous paper. I love this paper, and I had a full 12x12 sheet of it left after I finished my other projects, and so I thought it would be fabulous to make a little book. I had these little journals in my stash. I think they came from a dollar store a while ago. I don't know if you can still get it, but the thing about making notebooks like this is you can make it the size of whatever journal you can find. I know you can find mini composition notebooks, and I use those from time to time. But in this case, I had this size pad for writing, and I thought that would be fun to use. Sometimes I'll pull the cover off and put on my own cover, but this one was stitched on, so I just adhered some paper to the front of it. I had inked around the edges first just to hide the pink and white that was there, just because it didn't go. I love the inside of this paper. So here's the one side and there's the other. I didn't have any tags left that I wanted to use on the front of this. But anyhow, so there's one. And then the second part of this book, I used this paper and I had that tag left. I added this just to make it a little stronger inside. I should have added extra paper to here, and I still might. I still have some scraps left. I just put a couple of layers of, not layers, but strips of score tape on just to make that strong. And then I stapled this using just some computer paper. Once I got it all stapled, then I cut it just so it would be all even. And again, I've done a tutorial or a project share on how I make these traveler's notebooks. I did not cut this paper down. It was a 12-inch sheet. I just folded the side. I think it's 4 inches long, so I just scored at the center at 6 inches and then folded 2 inches in on that side. Used a punch just to make that a little folder, and then same here, used a circle punch and just to make a folder. So that's a simple book. I could have put a dangle here, but I ran out of all my little shells and things. Let's see if I can still pick one up. This one is more sort of traveler's notebooky. In the front page, I had this sheet of paper, which I loved, and made a little folder. I put a little bookmarks or tags inside there. And then this one is the same as I use the other page, just that lined notebook paper. You can see the red inking here. I didn't mind getting a little heavier on the inking of the pink and white. You can't even see it was pink. And that's it. I left the inside cover the same. I really was running out of larger pieces of paper at this point. This one I just scored, and she sells, you know, it says seashells at the seashore, or you should guess that by now. So I made that notebook. There's the other part of that. I cut it short, but that's okay. It's on the inside. And then this one I had another tag and put on here. There is that. Again, second page of just plain paper. And that's it. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it made a nice little project using the last of the scraps. And I'm going to show you an image here of what I had left after I finished all of this. I made a couple of bookmarks as well. But I declare this pad finished, except for a couple of scraps. And I know sometimes people say, what do you do with your scraps? I saved one piece, which was this paper. That's it. I saved the one piece. And the rest I put in my campfire starting pile so we can have s'mores. I think I deserve that after finishing all these projects. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Look for the links in the description box and how you can get this fabulous paper. It's countrycraftcreations.com, but I'll put a link for the paper specifically. Thanks again for watching. Have a fabulous